Here is a bullshit intro. A Super Nintendo was quickly shown in Black Panther. It was my first game console. I got it in 1996, the year the Nintendo 64 came out. Donkey Kong Country was my first game. Awesome game. Black Panther stars Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, and others. Shortly after Captain America's Civil War, T'Challa returns home to Wakanda to become kin, and he makes a few enemies. Ryan Coogler directed this movie. He directed Creed, awesome movie, I've seen it twice. Creed 2 begins filming next month, but someone else is directing. I haven't seen Fruitvale Station yet. Black Panther was highly anticipated by lots of people. After all, Marvel is a box office kin or juggernaut. Some people, casual moviegoers, actually thought Black Panther was the first black superhero movie, but that's not the case. The previous movies were naturally forgotten over time. Steel was the first, I haven't seen it, it came out in 97. The Nostalgia Critics review was hilarious. Spawn was crap, it came out in 97, I seen it when I was 14. Blumhouse is rebooting Spawn, but whatever. And there's the Blade trilogy. I tried watching Blade on cable, it wasn't for me, I'm not a horror guy. I normally see movies on Saturday. I made an exception last night. I seen Black Panther last night because I got my ticket early because I was doing volunteer work at the mall. Plus, I recently told myself I should see some movies, if not a lot, on Friday because I can. Plus, theaters are open all day during the summer. It was nice seeing Black Panther with a crowd. I enjoyed Black Panther. I had a blast with it. Black Panther is very much standalone, like let's say Doctor Strange. Yeah, it references Civil War a few times, but nothing confusing or obscure. It doesn't have a lot of setup like Iron Man 2 or Avengers Age of Ultron. I understand why some hated that movie. I loved it. I have seen it only once so far. Plus, it's not an origin story, which is refreshing. I remember, origin stories were so common in the last decade. This reminds me of Thor, mainly the character. Thor was a prince until Thor Ragnarok. T'Challa is still a prince. He quickly becomes kin, and he realizes being a kin or any leader isn't easy. Plus, these movies have similar prologues. I'm sure some people were reminded of The Lion King. I love that movie. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. Chadwick Boseman was so good, in fact he's better than ever. He's the lead, so he easily shines here. T'Challa is still likable. He's still the badass with a heart of gold. He's a wise, humble kin. He's not arrogant like Tony Stark. I guess everyone agrees he's not the best character here. I'm sure some feel he's a bland hero or the African Captain America. Michael B. Jordan was great as expected. Eric Killmonger is a charismatic, ruthless villain. He wants to conquer the world, which makes him sound cliche, but that's not the case. His motivation is really clear. You understand where he's coming from. I'll just say he had a rough life. Honestly, he was underutilized. He literally only has one scene in the first half. So yeah, some people were disappointed. That honestly never hit me while I was watching the movie. Andy Serkis is back as Uselli's Claw, a black market arms dealer. Andy's role is small, but he makes the most of it. Claw is over the top. He's goofy, like let's say Jim Carrey's Riddler. This may sound like a minor spoiler, his right arm is a cybernetic arm. Martin Freeman is back as Everett Ross, CIA, so you could call Black Panther a Hobbit reunion. No spoilers, but he gets thrown into T'Challa's adventure. He easily could have been used for fan service, but that's not the case. He actually contributed to the plot, and yeah, he was used for a few jokes. The action was good, but not great. The jungle fight scene was shot in the dark, plus it was pointless. The other fight scenes had some shaky editing, not a lot. The car chase was cool, but you can easily tell it was green screened, like when Panther ran up the building. The cinematography was gorgeous. Nobody can say it was ugly. The effects were mixed. They were mostly fine, but there was some lame CGI in the climax. When Black Panther and Killmonger were fighting, they looked like video game characters. The MCU is goofy. Of course, not everyone likes the humor. Black Panther is relatively serious. It has some humor, not a lot. Yeah, I liked it. Everyone laughed out loud several times. Like I said, Claw is goofy, and Black Panther's sister, Simka, is sarcastic. She has a friendly rivalry with her brother. I'm sure some people felt the ending was cool or clever. I thought it was fine. It felt tacked on, like it came out of nowhere, like there was a deleted scene setting it up. Black Panther gets a B. It's a fun Marvel movie. It's a superhero movie mixed with a spy movie and a Triton movie, I suppose. You could argue it's not really a spy movie, only the second act was a spy movie. The cast was good, T'Challa is still likable, Killmonger is a great villain, the action was good but not great, the visuals were mixed. Thanks, as always, for watching, guys. My Twitter link is down below. Let me know what you think of Black Panther. Did you like it or hate it? The post-credit scenes were fine. Infinity War and Deadpool 2 is only 3 months away. I'll talk to you later. Alrighty then.